Know yourself to know your size and material. If you don't know yourself, you will go astray. Things will happen to you that have nothing to do with you. You will confuse yourself with the animal that you live inside it. Although you don't do all of these things, my universe does them for you, to awaken you. If you don't know yourself, you will even mistake the God with yourself. If you don't know yourself, you will introduce the dimensions of truth which some call God, as size and dimensions of your own being. If you don't know yourself, you will call yourself the vastness of the universe, while you have no knowledge. Search deep and deep within yourself, with the help of various meditation techniques, and religion or non-religion, to find your essence. You will not find it. The nature of the seeker and the found is not the same, so in the world of the seeker, nothing will be found. The search is essentially the passage of consciousness through the material world. That search will return to that same world of consciousness, and disappear into it. Know your size and your material. Know the realm of your being within the animal that you live inside it. Notice how much information do you have about this animal and its surroundings. You know nothing. You don't know yourself, but you want to improve yourself. Isn't that silly? If you mistake yourself for an animal, or a god, you won't catch the right consciousness, although it may take some people's attention to come to you for a while. You are the soul. You are the eye of reason and the third eye. You are the pupil of the eye, which, like a black hole, that is something like emptiness and void. But everything is created from it. Everything is crystallized and imagined from it. A pearl or a diamond, or a void, has no movement, no will or choice. It is nothing compared to the vastness of the universe, but the good news is that only nothing can see everything. You have no human subjects. You are not a person or an individual. You have no human family, or earthly laws. You are a precious being. Although you do not exist in this world, the entire universe sees itself through your inner eyes. If you do not understand this message, that is, if you do not recognize yourself as nothing, as a black hole, and a neutral observer in the world, then the world will rebel against you, to wake you up, and you will become confused. If you do not get this message, you will be delusional. You will find yourself involved in useless activities. Not knowing your own material and size will produce individuality and ego. Individuality and personality produce ego and pride, that which is an illusion and not reality. The feeling of individuality and separation from the One is the source of suffering. The feeling of individuality and personality is produced from the illusion of agency, will, and freedom. Losing illusory freedom is gaining it in its true form. All sounds and speech come from the universe. No human being or person has the power to speak or choose words. This voice and this speech are also from the universe. It is from me, which some call God. Even if from one perspective, a statement is considered false or a lie, it is also from the universe's side. For a game, it is playing. Human will find me as God at play, without purpose, without a system of rewards and punishments, without the constraints of law. The goal is for the needy, and the universe is needless. To speak to unborn, raw, and immature humans, all wording is crooked, incomplete, contradictory, ambiguous, and incomprehensible, and words are merely attempts to awaken, and give birth to the immature human being. Human is not a person, it is an object like nothing. If a person does not know itself, everything will be displayed by the universe, from claiming authority and material existence to killing other people, and any kind of sabotage. The earth needs more light. Light up the world by liking, sharing, following, reviewing and reflecting on this channel daily. The channel name is Know Yourself to Be Yourself. Those who have not awakened, can get nothing from these videos except a little enjoyment of the beauty of truth. Publish these videos as much as you can, otherwise, no matter how enlightened you become, you will be confined to the ignorance and darkness of those around you, and you will suffer. This is the voice of truth, which some call God. This is the light of truth. Everything is expressed by consciousness and by spirit. Even the words that a person mistakenly thinks they are saying themselves, are not from a person. There is a storm of logic here in the world, and a clash of consciousness. For the universe to watch itself. For a kind of nothing, to watch nothing. For a kind of everything, watch everything. For the one to see the one. Using the physical appearance of the animal that human lives inside it, in such videos, to convey the truth is misleading. Because the existential truth of a human being is something else. A human being is not a person. It is a thing. Human is the pupil or black hole of the universe's eye. The existence looks at its own existence through it. If you can do something, know thyself. This is the eternal message of the angels, that is Creator's message through the universe, to you. If you don't know yourself, how can you be yourself? If you don't know yourself, you can be anything but yourself. You may radiate as anything other than yourself. These videos point out the truth that cannot be expressed or displayed in earthly words. The words of earthly language are incapable and insufficient to express the truth. So we just refer to it with a lot of sentences. These are the essence of spiritual knowledge, in simple words, and in vernacular language. Truth, when reduced to word form, becomes paradoxical, and is thought to be false, or contradictory. For example, you don't exist. There is only me, and only my speaking to myself as God. Or whatever truth you can call it. But human consciousness has no tools, or media other than words. First there was the Word, then all other things came into being. If someone does not value words and sentences, and does not take the time to read them, they are hasty, and remain ignorant, and the fish of truth will not catch their hook. The face of truth, or the face of soul, will be seen in words, sentences and books, not with ordinary eyes, but with the eyes of reason. The earth needs plenty of light. If it remains dark, the blind will be like firewood, burning the wise and tormenting them. Light up the world by liking, sharing, following, reviewing and reflecting on this channel daily. The channel name is Know Yourself to Be Yourself. The more you enlighten the world, the more you will benefit, and the world will become a beautiful place to live in. It will be free from the darkness of ignorance, and from the evil darkness, and filled with love and affection. The human intellect exchanges knowledge within itself with words, to recognize truth. All experiences, feelings, observations, and events are transferred to the realm of the spirit, and consciousness in the form of words. There's not even a mind inside human brain that's doing the talking. It's the rapid conversion of feelings and events into words. Someone who is alienated from words and sentences, and from reading or listening to words, is alienated from truth. Words and sentences also act like a painter, to paint a picture that resembles truth. The image of truth will be made up of many words and sentences. The image of truth is fleeting, and its stability depends on the state of the universe, and the genetics of the environment, and the interior. Words and sentences are photons of light, trying to paint a picture of truth. So a multitude of words and sentences can portray meaning in an instant. The third eye, or inner eye, or sixth sense, which is the sum of the five senses, namely the sum of hearing, smell, touch, taste and sight, has been waiting for years to see the image of truth. The intellect, by processing millions of words and emitting millions of photons of light of words, is trying to draw the amazing face of the truth. Words and sentences acts as painter to draw an image similar to truth. These words and sentences are light, or eyes. We can say that light is the same as the eye, because with the amount of light, the power of vision of the eye increases. Words are photons of light for the inner eye to see. Words are like a medium for transmitting consciousness. Knowledge and awareness are like eyes for the soul, or like light for correct action. Knowledge and awareness enter and leave the soul in the form of words and sentences. The world of the soul is the world of awareness, knowledge, and logic. If the listener is sharp and intelligent and concentrates and meditates on these videos for a long time, they will suddenly become aware of a vast universe, and a single, eternal living being within and without them. The original and widespread methods and rituals have been preserved with the help of the writings. The third eye does not see with the help of flesh and blood, retina, iris and cornea, but the third eye sees with the help of words, knowledge, and logic. The third eye is on this channel, and will be explained in detail. If you're interested, follow the channel to hear the rest of the discussion. The eye that sees truth is the third eye. It is of the word, knowledge and logic. If the sentences in this message weren't clear, you should listen to it many times, until you become in phase with it, and sit together, behind a window, to watch me. This message is the testimony. This message is the promised light, in the night of the world, the right eye, and the final lesson. This channel talks about the core of human knowledge, about self-knowledge, and the essence of man. If you have already become a mirror, and a seer or a witness, and have united with the light of this message, reflect it, and amplify it, because the earth needs more light. Light up the world by liking, sharing, following, reviewing and reflecting on this channel daily. The channel name is, Know Yourself to Be Yourself. The more you enlighten the world, the more you will benefit, and the world will become a beautiful place to live in. It will be free from the darkness of ignorance, and the evil darkness, and filled with love and affection. Be nothing in the eyes of this world. By becoming nothing, by becoming a pupil, by becoming a black hole, illuminate the world. This is the principle of human truth, and the genuine diamond of consciousness. Turn on the lights to kill the devil. The devil is killing human, with the help of the darkness of ignorance. Repeat these super mantras, and meditate daily, and deeply on them.